Hey guys, and welcome to the first episode of Elf This, a series where I show daily activities weekly on my monk in Order and Chaos. And this series is a lot like the quest for Lava Crystallized Hammer, but basically it's not just me trying to get one or two items. It's going to be a series that continues for a while. So right now I'm trying to get legendary items, and I'll talk about how to get those in a second. But today I'm going to be facing Wethviv, the second boss in EHL with this team. Okay, so I'll just tell them to go. And I'll talk about a little bit of strategy for this boss. If you guys don't already know, basically like you run around a lot, and one thing that is really helpful is to zoom out like I am right now so you can see everything that's going on. And that's not just for monks, it's basically for every class. It's really helpful. And then hopefully I won't have to res anyone, but I'll show you the best way to res people if I have to. And the problem with lag here is if you lag in this boss, you're basically fucked. And also spellcasters, like, well, not just spellcasters, but anyone who has long cast times, like rangers, monks, and mages, all have problems here because you don't really have that much time for casting, because Weth5 attacks pretty fast and you have to run around constantly. So that's one problem. But yeah, you guys will see what I'm doing here if you don't already know about this boss. So what I wanted to talk about today was how to get legendary items, and yep, as soon as I say that, someone on the team dies, so I have to show you how to res. Alright, so just wait until the sleepiness wears off. Oh, he had red pain. Alright, so when Weth5 attacks me, I can't cast, so I have to just like run until I can res Silent Reborn here, and let's see, he might attack me again. Nope, okay, I got lucky. But he attacked Drip, and looks like a lot of people are lagging here. It seems like a server lag. I'm gonna have to pray in a second. But what I wanted to talk about today was legendary items and how to obtain them. So basically, a card for each weapon drops from Nature, and it's a really low drop rate. And I thought it was sigils at first, but apparently you get this card, and then you go to Greenmont and you turn in this quest for the card. It's like a survey quest, so you just click on survey for the quest, and then you go to Greenmont and you turn it in to that person who gave the upgraded lava quest. And by the way, you do have to have upgraded lava weapons to get legendary. And then you turn that in and you get the lava sigil as a reward and another quest. And then you go to this boss, Weth5, and you transform it into a legendary boss with Halberd, like the legendary Halberd. And apparently it's really hard. You need like 2 monks, and I've heard people have failed it a lot. So you need 2 monks because it does crazy crits. And let's see. Oh, it looks, he said after this I'll switch Wi-Fi because he's having problems with Wi-Fi. Alright, so yeah, once you, what was I even saying? I'm like healing while doing this. I should really like do this separately. Now I have to res him too. Nope, Weth5 wants to attack me and fuck me over. Okay, luckily I haven't red pinged too much yet, so once you transform this boss, if you beat it, then you get like this item, and I'm not sure what it is because no one's really taken a picture of the item, because you know, right afterwards they just like turn it into a legendary. They don't really take a picture of the item. But basically this item drops from Weth5 legendary mode, or legendary Weth5, whatever you want to call it. It actually has a real name. And then this item drops and the whole team gets it, but you have to have completed the first quest in order to use it actually. So once you get that item, I know this is all confusing like what I'm saying right now, but once you get that item, basically you go back to Greenmont, or you go to maybe the turn-in place. Was he like Aryumoka? No, that's the Soul People. I forgot, but the guy that was in the Lava Crystallized Hammer number 25 video, the quest turn-in guy in Rift, you go to him and then you get your legendary item. So I know that's really confusing, and like I'm talking about healing while doing that, so it's more confusing. But I hope you guys can follow it. So basically just like kill the last boss a lot. And then, oh, he says just 3 minutes. So kill the last boss until you hopefully get a card someday, and then you turn in a quest, and it's so fucking confusing. Then you just transform this boss and try to beat it with 2 monks. But yeah, I hope that was a useful explanation. I'll do better explanation in the future. Like when I actually get the item, I'll try to show you guys. But yeah, that's basically it. We beat Wet5 finally. Max, Silent Reborn, died like 3 times. But he dropped T2, and sorry. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'm not going to show Nacho today, so that would make a too long of an episode. But in the future, I'll be showing more strategy of this dungeon and future dungeons. And I'll have commentaries of like Nacho like I did with Zargus soon. So thanks guys for watching, and I'll see you next time for another episode of Elf This. Take care.